Hello there everyone, and welcome back to this Chaos Dwarf campaign. So we're progressing here through the land with the Lord of Terra. Moving through the land here of the Border Princes, but I think maybe actually I'll just go straight through all of this, because after I crush this, I'm not sure if the Border Princes have anything more to put up against me. These guys are rebelling, so I'm sending over some goblin archers. The problem now is we don't have enough troops up front, so we'll have to send them from the back here. We got some moving in, but we need more. We got these guys, but these were the ones that I sent out to kill off these. But they're not making that much of a fuss though, they're just marching around the area. Actually, that's maybe why this place is unhappy, because there is devastation. The unrest is mostly due to religious unrest. It actually... not a lot of the other stuff is actually affecting it, even though there's tons of nasty... night goblins in the hills, thousands of them. We are recruiting people here. Let's see, we'll have to recruit some units, some slaves, just to put to the front. But otherwise, and we have this army as well. Right, let's go and end turn. End turn. See if we can end our enemies. It would be nice to come across anyone else. It's kind of I guess they didn't put a lot of stuff behind the Chaos Dwarfs, or the fact that we can't use all the cannons is probably more one of the more disturbing things, or disturbing, but you know, I don't get the same variety. Maybe I am recruiting some more of these special orcs, but we're not getting as much variety as one might have hoped to make the battles more interesting. We need this, and then we need that, and we need to move these guys in, and now they're fine. Moving these guys in. Oh yeah, I wanted to set up with 4 cannons, but that would be probably better actually if I meet them in a field battle. So we could actually maybe meet up with this army, gather all our forces, and then we would move down, try to strike him so we get both armies. Hopefully both of them turn up to the battle, and then we use our cannons to blow everything up. We got a lot of these hobgoblins. Tons of them. Right, we had a slight interruption there, but it should be fine now. Took care of that. Let's see. I could strike out from this, but this would leave this town a bit undefended. Let's see if we can't bring up the main force and see if they can't be the ones that... Ah yes, I forgot about this one, but luckily for me it actually attacks. Or I've set the thing for it to attack. I think that's an out result, and we try to go quickly through this area again. This time, however, we'll try to hold it rather than to just march through. I wonder if I can actually declare war on Chaos. Right, actually, we need those people. We need a lot of dwarfs. Where does he spawn? He spawns in there. Then he'll march down to this place. We already have a dwarf there, so maybe we'll march him to another town. What other town might need a dwarf to hold court? He can stay there until the guy reaches it, and then maybe he can march off. Lots of recruiting, lots of building. Building up. Right, let's mash these two armies. Why can't they two mix? There we go, 4 slots. Who will we send off? These guys. We'll take the both cannons. This unit, of course, very important. And well, we don't have any archers, so these two. And you know what? I think we'll switch one of the blunderbuss over, and we'll take this one. And then these two can move there to hold down that place. And then we will march up. Ah, both of the forts are actually claimed by us. Very nice. Right, let's go ahead and in this here siege. Kaboom. Oh, who was that? Clear defeat. The faction heir. I thought we had tons of more people. The League of Ostermark releases my troops though. I thought we were in clear favor to win that one. Huh. We'll move back and regroup then. I thought I was in clear favor. What are we? Yes, manufacturer will be able to build cannons. We can send them up. Right, we've got some black orcs. Black orc destroyers to move up. Oh yeah, we have this army moving in. Designated to kill off the night goblins. However, the night goblins do not pose a direct threat, so instead we'll move to reinforce this area, which will allow me to continue my march towards Middenheim. I'm not Middenheim, what am I talking about? Mordheim. Both start with M. I have a lot of coins now. A lot of coins, which means we can recruit a lot of troops. Unfortunately, we cannot recruit a lot of good troops up front. And since we have strange buildings compared with our enemies, another cannon here would be nice. And then maybe something. Actually, it's better if we can concentrate on these buildings up, or the towns up front. This one as well. But at the same time, we need coins. This is just a build up from the fact that I haven't recruited a lot. So slave markets provide tradable goods, which should give me quite a bit of coin. Got a bit of a plague going on up here. Nergal influence, to be sure. Right, in turn. It's a shame that I don't have merchants. I'm not sure why they wouldn't make merchants. Or maybe it's because it's only the humans, I think, who have merchants. So that's maybe why. Or the human type factions that have merchants. So they maybe didn't want to put merchants in. Or they didn't like... Because it would require them really to have to create dwarven merchants to move around the map. Right, I think we'll need another Chaos Barracks. I have no interest in fighting you, Ruglund. the clone. Right, we have the battle there. I want to see about these guys though. I was surprised that I lost that battle. See if we can merge some units. So we get 2 slots open, there we go. And then we'll retrain most of it. Well, they got some experience from the battle, so they can't complain, hopefully. But next time I'll probably have to play that battle on my own. Right, let's go down here. To strike at the Border Princes Confederacy. Wait, Overlord of... Oh no, that's me. Overlord of Terra. I thought they were Overlord of Terra. But I am the Overlord of Terra. Faction leader, legendary commander, born to command, dwarf, night fighter, merciless conqueror, warlord of terror. What does that do? 5+ dread. Even the bravest of knights and kings would admit to fearing the face of this infamous monster in battle. Feels honored. Promising attacker, fine with blood, siege master, can tell a tale, talented killer, good with infantry, strong at the walls, brutally scarred. Brutally scarred, as people know. Look, interesting here. Can any mortal blow fell him? Chivalrous rule, crazy in battle and brave. And he's got the Axe of Drago, Potion of Vitality, and Dragon Cloak. It's got a lot of good stuff. And none can stand against him. Our influences, we influence quite a lot of territory. Our cousins, the weaker dwarfs, have lost more or less everything. Right. I think I can just line up all my cannons and bombard the forest to an absolute pulp, and our enemies won't stand a chance. And we'll have the blunderbusses at the front here. Bowmen there. Some choppers. We'll have these guys over there. Sneaky gits. These guys should actually be here as well. We got these dwarf units protecting the leader, and yeah. Let's start this. We got 4 bloody hell cannons. The border princes might not even get any close before we blow them away. And even if they get... Actually, I see cavalry. Ooh! Ooh! Right in the center. Couldn't have asked for a better hit right there. Right in their center. Imagine being the general marching up here. You know there are a lot of them. And then this strikes in the middle of your battle line. Killing like 100 people or something. You're killing almost 10% of your army in one hit. They stand there. I have no need to advance. The thing is, I'm a bit worried about the cavalry. The cavalry is the only thing that they got really going for themselves. And right now, there's no point for us to attack forward. Ooh, did we hit the general unit there? Yes, we did. Right in the middle of it. Right, he realized there's nothing for it. He calls the advance. Look at how the blow hit here. And he threw everyone away from the center of the actual hit. But the tree is standing. I guess these are the elite units they had with them. And now the blunderbusses and the bows. Fire! Oh, there goes the cavalry. I was gonna say 35 made it, but it was actually more like 9 of them that made it forward. And now the blunderbuss is firing to them. Ooh, the FPS fell like crap when that hit. They're still going though. I guess as soon as their general is dead, I bet they will retreat. The enemy is a bit too close, so let's hold fire on the cannons. Right, let's throw forward our men.
Get your choppers ready! Smash them!
Maybe we tell the cannons to aim for their general. Is this their general? Yes, it is. They're going to flank. And they're gonna go for my cannons. No! Leave my cannons alone. Sneaky gits! I need you over there. The FPS does not like me zooming in right now. Or at least over there.
Have at 'em!
I'm surprised they're still standing. Oh, there is the general. There can't be a lot of them left. His main army is routing. Let's bring the orcs back and cut off the retreat of these units.
For our might! They shall feel the breath of Hassan! 1,000 slaves for our toil! We are the horns of the Wolfhard.
This cannon is actually doing... They were doing pretty well actually up to a point. But unnecessary losing them like that. So. Oh. Look at... Kaboom! There goes the general. He looks a bit like that that guy from Lord of the Rings. The guy who leads the lead the charge, the cavalry charge. Oh, only 7 of them managed to get away. Damn it. Actually, come back, try to move back, and we'll have the sneaky gits coming at you. Hopefully most of the cannon crew will actually survive the battle or be healed. They can fire out there, so let them fire it well. Ah yeah, you're riding that way. Let's see if we can have the general turn around and shoot you. Oh, he's gonna ride in front of the general as well. He's trying to get away. Like if he... Oh. I was gonna say we're gonna pause the game and take a closer look at him, but... that guy died, so... let's check the cannon. Blunderbuss, blunderbuss. Hell cannon. Casualties inflicted. Casualties sustained. We'll see that afterwards, I think. Right. Hopefully the cannon survived. I've got 3 others, so it's not super necessary. And slash goes the knife. No, the cannon did not actually survive. Bloody hell! Usually everyone's they are able to heal quite well, but no. I have more cannons, anyways. Let's strike and take this city from them. Is this the heir? Let's kill him. I call this one Gertie. She's not much to look at, but right, so you might have noticed that it crashed, and so I cannot do the siege battle. But since I had to go back to the autosave, I redid this battle, or I auto-resolved it, so my cannon survived, and this troop has retreated back there. They cannot retreat anymore, which means we're gonna hold the battle there, and the troops from within the city will have to attack out to join these guys. And hopefully that way we'll be able to actually play this battle. And take, at least destroy most of the force, maybe even like completely cleanse it. Yes, it... Ooh, this battlefield is even better than the last one. Look at this. A big open space where I can fire my cannons. Let's get the melee slaves back there. We'll spread the line out even further this time. We'll actually put the general there in among them as well.
Iron and flesh cannot be stopped. Our advance is unstoppable. We shall secure the battlefield. Our advance is unstoppable. Moving forward, mighty champion.
Actually, let's try to get some hits on either side. So we'll base the cannons like so. Archers here. Where's the general? He's up there. He'll be supported by the dwarven troops. Then we'll have these two in the center, which will most likely be able to stop whatever comes there. And these guys will move up in the flanks together with these two to encircle the enemy and make sure that they are completely killed. Right, let's start the battle. We can see the reinforcements marching in. This first little army is gonna have quite a bit of problem. They've already faced the might of the hell cannons. Now they're gonna have to stand against it again. Not a hit, but the shockwave pushed the archers a bit. Again, a good hit right in the center. Kaboom! Let the demon fire fly! Are they gonna move everything up to organize it first? Why isn't everyone moving up? Oh, maybe they're well aware of what's going to go down and they want to keep their force here. But he still sends up some archers to join at the front. We want to kill everyone though, as many as possible, so it's easier to out-resolve us actually taking the town. Ooh, that hit right there. Almost blew the general up. Ooh! Are these guys retreating? How's this? Is this army retreating off the field? They're trying to. But the game mechanics won't allow it. Oh, how dreadful. Poor cavalry. Going into all that fire. We seem to get better shots off when I actually tell them to shoot at a target. Ooh. And there goes the general. Or one of them. Yeah, they're gone. Right, hold. So keep firing red. I don't want you to advance and follow the enemy. Right, they're setting up. For some reason they decided that the best idea to attack my fortified position here on the hill is to attack it in waves. Another general falls. So far I've lost 0%, while the enemy has lost 29. Let's open up with the hell cannons again. Slowly mowing this little unit down. There's one guy hiding there behind the rock. Think how futile as this would feel. There's 3 people standing there firing against this big army. And with the amount of arrows actually coming in as well. What are the hell cannons aiming? The hell cannons are actually aiming for them. But we don't want that. We want the hell cannon to aim for that unit. That unit. That unit. And that unit. Or is this... Yeah, there's actually a split up. Actually, we should have the 2 ones on the inside aim for this. And this. There's still a lot of dust being kicked up over here. Oh, it's the retreating enemies. Since they're coming like that, we'll actually turn these guys a bit. And we'll turn these guys a bit. Kaboom! Right. Smash the center. Smash! 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 Oh, we're still firing at this unit, as they were still engaged. Charge through and encircle them. We will make sure that none will survive. Oh, we're firing. Yes, let's hold back the rest of them. Actually, go in and kill the general. He's trying to escape! Or he's escaping. Or he's riding back into battle. He did escape, but then he rode back into it. Smash the bastard. Oh, now he's escaped again. Boom! And he just rode the wrong way and we shot him down. Right, end battle. We lost 37 men and we completely destroyed their army. And we destroyed it so well that there's not even a garrison in the town. Oh, the public order. Why is it so bad? Public order. Religious unrest is 95%. I should have sacked the city. Maybe I should retreat from it because it's gonna, well, it's gonna rebel anyways, maybe. I'll have to tear down every single last building in that place. But anyways, looking at the time here, this is gonna be it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Bye.